Alright, YouTube, this is a continued video of installing Rockbox on our iPod so we can jailbreak your PS3. Alright, so when you remove your iPod from your computer, it's going to reboot into Rockbox. It's going to be a totally different interface, and select files and you scroll down to Rockbox. Alright, you put the cursor down on Rockbox and just let it sit there. So now we're gonna get our PlayStation 3 ready. The power's off, there's no game in the drive, and you want to pull the plug out in the back. Alright, so now when you do this, you got to do it pretty quick. Alright, so you got to hit power, eject, and you got to execute the Rockbox file on your iPod. Alright, now if you get a USB error up there where the clock is up there, if you get an error saying that, hey, there's a unknown device or something like that, or a USB error of some kind, you got to redo it. It didn't do it right. But I don't have an error up there, so I'm good. So I'm gonna turn the controller on, and I'm gonna scroll over to the game section. As you can see, I already have the Open Manager already installed. It's Open Manager, and if you haven't already, go ahead and plug your USB drive in. Okay, this is my USB drive. It's the Western Digital 1 terabyte. All right, you go ahead and plug that in, and you should have the PKG files already installed on that drive. So what you're gonna do is you hit X, you scroll down to your manager files, whatever your manager files is. Let me see, that file there, that's Open Manager. And then you got the FTP files, you got different backup managers, and whatever your manager file is, you just go ahead and install it. I already installed mine, so I'm good. So once you have it installed, you're gonna get your manager is gonna come up right there. It's gonna be under games. You go under games here, and you go ahead and start up your Open Manager or your backup manager, whatever the name is. Now, at this point, it should show all the games, if you have any, that's on your backup drive or the hard drive that's inside your PS3 or whatever you have. And here are the games that I have. Let me see. I'm gonna go and start. I'm gonna start Mafia 2. All right. Start that one up. Now, with some games, you might have to have a disc in the drive. Some games require a disc, some games don't. But with Mafia 2, I don't think it requires a disc. So you can see here, there's no disc in there. Alright? If you hear that sound, it means no disc in there. Alright, so we're gonna go up to see when you boot the game up in your boot manager, in your backup manager, you're gonna get, the game is gonna pop up there. right above the installation files. So you go ahead and hit X. The game is gonna load. Give it a minute. The game should load. The hard drive is processing the information. Alright, the light is blinking. Alright, so you can see the game is working. Like I said, this is coming from the external hard drive over here. There's no drive in there. Okay. Go ahead and start that up. Alright, so as you can see, this game loads just like a normal PS3 disc game. Alright. Alright, so I'm not gonna load that game, but this is just a tutorial or whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna exit this game. Alright, so there it is. So if you guys got any questions or whatever, you can leave comments down at the bottom and I'll try to get back to you and help you out with it. Alright, thanks.